Play, and today we're going to make sure you leave a like or a comment, and please subscribe with the bell on so you can never miss.
Jack, how's it going, man?
Chilling, just getting ready for another win tonight.
Oh, you mean the game after this one? Because the only W you getting tonight is worked, homie.
You know, you always got the most confidence before the game, and then after that, well, you always deferring to me like you should have.
Come on, man. If by defer you mean dominate, then yeah. Come on, man. You know you scared when you see me coming up on the schedule. Don't try to deny it, baby.
All right, true. I always got you circled on the schedule, but it ain't because I'm afraid. It's because I can't wait to beat you with one of your low wages. Now, what is it gonna be tonight?
All right, man. Let's just go with points, all right? Loser has to post all over social media how the winner is the best scorer in the league and how much he's learned just from watching. Yeah?
Oh my God, this is gonna be easy. I'm in. Hey, this is gonna be.
You all talk, Jack. All talk, man.
Yeah, it ain't.
All I gotta say, I better step up and make my shots. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully. And I gotta play good defense on Jackson Ellis, so I won't let him score. Just like I beat in the short case, I got to.
Not necessarily because of his physical tools, but because of his ability to play the middle game.
I'm assuming all the talking he does. He badgers his man incessantly, and it really does affect some opponents dramatically.
Take a look at the 76ers. They feel like they're a better team than their record shows. And in games like this one, it's an opportunity to prove it. They can step it up and make a game of it. We'll see.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south.
And guys, not sure if you noticed the tone being set in the meeting at center court before the game, but it seemed that it was a pretty friendly tone. You know, ready for the competition. Looked rather sportsmanlike to me.
Well, you notice this stuff, whether you're a fan, a coach, especially if you're
Let me
on the
clap.
team. But when you watch that meeting, it's easy to see right away. Is there animosity? Is there tension? Is there fear? Either way, I like the tone of that particular meeting.
And the 76ers making a change here. Carter Williams has checked in. 76ers on defense. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shot. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
Now, here's Roten. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. Roten kicks to Noel. And stolen by Butler. And up the court on the Bucks. On the break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Here's Carter Williams. After the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Hawes. Banked in off the glass.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Here's Knight. 9-point game his last outing.
Michael Carter Williams, the rare 6'6" true point guard. Both his mother and his stepfather are high school basketball coaches, so you you know he's got a really good basketball IQ. That seems to run in the family.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Ilyasova. Carter Williams off the pick from Noel. Now the feed to Turner. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pause. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And for Carter Williams, unusual height at the point guard position.
Yeah, he's long. I think the main thing he'll need to do at the NBA level is really work on that outside shot. He's got a little bit of a hitch in it right now. And he's got to get that corrected, because if he does, he's got a chance to be special as a point guard.
He's quick and he is athletic.
Yep.
It's ball movement by Milwaukee. Ilyasova dishes to Sanders. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Indiana.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Mayo with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Pass to Ilyasova. Left side, Butler. And it's good.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Carter Williams with it. Passes it to Noel. Here's Rote down low. Here's Hawes. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I think you have to be physical to be a dominant player in the NBA, but Spencer Hawes shows that you can also be effective without being, kind of a grinder inside. He's a very skilled passer and shooter, even from the block, and that's what makes him such a good asset on this team.
Well, free throw drops for Hawes. Going back to Hawes, he isn't a banger down low, but his ability to stretch the defense quite with his outside shooting and passing more than makes up for.
And, he might not be the prototype in terms of what a dominant player in the NBA looks like, but he'll always find a spot on the roster and be a long-term player, because when you open shots, always a job for you.
And both free throws good by Hawes.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Milwaukee in the lead. Now Delfino. Now here's Ilyasova. He dishes it to Pachulia. 7-foot shot, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, stay pretty comfortable with.
It's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And that one misses. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Second free throw.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Ellis outside. Up top, Brown. To the wing on the left. All sorts of time. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Brown. Here is Harris. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Indiana. Now the dish to Middleton. To the left wing. Delfino with the three. Kwame Brown pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 3. The drive by Ellis. To the wing right side. And White kicks to Ellis. Pass to Allen. White dishes to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Brown, good. 35 seconds left in the first. Ellis against Harris. He kicks to Delfino. Back to Harris. And it's blocked by Brown. Anderson with the ball. Goes back up. And it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got his second basket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Harris. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 1.
This Thursday night, February 27th, the Milwaukee Bucks go on the road to battle the Indiana Pacers. It's an Eastern Conference duel. It's the real deal.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Harris, he's in at the point. Caron Butler is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Sanders, and it's Neal in at the shooting guard.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now here is Harris. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. The 76ers lead. Ellis against Harris. Ellis outside. Now here's Anderson. Defense is
They hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Harris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Second is Jackson Ellis. Fourth, Nerlens Noel.
These two rookies have been going head-to-head in the box scores for a while now. There have been a few big nights for both of them.
And you know what? I would not mind if this was the start of a little personal rivalry that'll carry over well past this month.
That's good from Harris. A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Mayo in for Gary Neal. Good on both. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Ellis the pass to Turner. Noel sets a screen for Turner. He feeds it to the wall. And the rejection by Ilyasova. And that'll be Philadelphia
month, let's see how the Sixers perform. 4th in opponent field goal percentage. 5th in rebounding. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
The biggest number that you just talked about to me, Clark, is that field goal percentage for their opponents. Defense is all about effort. You know that. So this is a team that's really been playing hard, and they try to get after you physically. They try to intimidate you on the perimeter and inside, and that's one of the reasons they're playing such good defense.
Now Harris, after the missed three from Ellis. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Puts up a 3, and that one's good. Harris has got 7 points.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Ellis with a screen on Mayo. Now here's Roden, guarded by Mayo. Here's Ellis. The step back jumper is good. Ellis has got his first points in this one. Well, we can sometimes expect fireworks between these two when they meet, but it's been so much more calm this time.
Yeah, you never know what to expect when they both are on the floor at the same time, Kevin, but you're right. It's been as calm as any meeting between them this time around.
Sanders' shot is off. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 to the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's blocked. They get it back. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Noel.
Nerlens Noel, 6'11", out of Kentucky, big wingspan, about 7'4". So he's a player who has a chance to be an incredible shot blocker. Of course, following in the footsteps of Anthony Davis at Kentucky.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot by Mayo is no good. And back to Noel, still very slender. The question for him has been, does he have the strength to play?
Not right now. He's got to get stronger. He's first got to recover from that ACL tear that he suffered. But if, in fact, he can get stronger, I love his motor, and I like his potential to become better as an offensive player.
There's a lot to withstand inside in the NBA.
No question about it.
Here's Pachulia after the made shot from Noel. And here's Mayo from the arc. Again, Mayo missing. Roden kicks to Ellis. Dishes it to Noel. Turner gets the screen from Noel. So the wing on the left. Here's Hawes. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
Now here's Ilyasova. 8 points his last outing. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. But Julia's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Time out here. Sanders checked in for Milwaukee. Delfino comes in for O.J. Mayo. .114 left in the first half of the game. Now here's Roden, defended by Walters. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. He'll take that.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. takes the first. And Roden drops them both.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for 3 points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Now, here's Sanders. He had 13 points in the win against Indiana.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him. That's all game long.
Here's Roden after the made shot from Sanders. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. And he's able to get it back. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Luke Rittenauer's checked in for Walters. Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Now, here's Rittenauer. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
It's so tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell, whatever it is painful for him.
Gary Neal's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Philadelphia, Allen's checked in for Hawes. And it's White in for Turner. White down low. He's covered by Delfino. And that is good. White's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Knight dishes to Delfino. Feeds it to Sanders. It's deflected. Stolen by Allen. Deep 2 from Anderson. No good on that last second attempt there. Second quarter ends in a tight one. 76ers ahead. Now put it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Larry Drew. And Coach, some big minutes in that first half from your bench. How much does it mean that they can come in and give you that kind of lift?
Yeah, I'm very pleased with it. My guys have done a good job. Our bench is pretty solid. And when they come in the game, we expect them to play defense first, and then we'll see what happens on the offensive end.
Coach, thank you. Kevin, in the NBA, the reserves so crucial.
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, make sure to stay tuned in for halftime, and we'll be back right after that.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome to the halftime show. A close game right now out at Wells Fargo Center. In this one, they've gotten some great minutes out of Spencer Hawes. He's got 10 points, and the looks have been coming for him. A great, giving up no easy buckets. A nice start for Caron Butler. They've gotten a great boost from Jay as well. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A bird's eye view of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Great job there as we get back to action. An exceptional performance from Hawes.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Evan Turner is out there with Spencer Hawes. Then it's Tony Roten. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Shots good by Turner.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just
Not getting it done.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has
It's a game. Just 5 on the clock.
would have, but as the season went on, he played his way into the rotation by earning the trust of his coach. I thought he made some good.
Here's Knight. averaging 8 points a game. Here's Sanders. A rebound by Noel. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Turner, the number 2 overall pick back in 2010. Clark, it seemed NBA.
Handler, rebounder, 6'7", can play the point forward position for you. The Sixers traded away Iguodala and handed him the reins, and I think sometimes you can do that prematurely, and it'll be interesting to see how Evan steps into that higher expectation role now. Outstanding foul shooting in this game, and that confidence can be infectious. They're taking care of business on the charity stripe.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Larry Drew said to his team. Back to fundamentals. That's what he told them. Specifically, he'd like to see them implement the pick and roll as often as possible. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive.
Knight gets a screen from Ilyasova. Knight passes to Ilyasova, and it's rejected.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. Coming back tonight is not going to happen, and they hope he won't have to.
Keep everyone updated as we find out more.
Yeah, we know one thing, Kevin. This guy loves to play, so he's possible to back. Make it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Mayo, and that's for 2. Good, he hits the jump shot. And now just a 3-point 76ers lead. Turner with the screen for Roten. Now the pass to Hawes, and it's sent back by Ilyasova. Here's Mayo, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And Turner kicks to Roten. Back to Turner. Here's Hawes. Good. Hawes got 12 in the game.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the 3rd. That's tipped. Ilyasova inside the line. Money from the wing. Ilyasova's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Timeout called the 76ers.
You know, out of Turkey, Ersan Ilyasova, interesting combination of talents. I mean, he's more the biggest or the burliest, but he's got a toughness about him. Shows himself on the offensive glass. He's also a really good outside shooter, able to play that spread 4 role.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over that last from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
He had that breakthrough season in 2011 and 12, and after the early slump continued to deliver Steve last year.
Well, he's a great combination of being an outside shooter but having interior toughness. And I think he finds.
Roten kicks to Carter Williams. Shot is no good. Here's Harris. He's got 7, and there's the feed to Butler. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three, and he gets it to go.
Trigger any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Now here's Carter Williams. Double team. Now here's Roten, guarded by Mayo. Roten dishes to Hawks. Let's go. They get it back. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Horton's got his first points of the game. Bucks trail by 4.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
Harris outside. Shoots a three. Harris missing again. The 76ers leading by 4. Now Roten. And here is Hawks. That one wide left.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter.
Friday, March 1st, Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets hit the road to do battle with the Milwaukee Bucks. Do not miss it.
We're gonna get stumped.
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
By 4 on the court for the Bucks. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Brandon Knight is out there with Jay, and it's Delfino in at the 3 slot. Now here is Harris. Launches it. Rebound by Noel. The 76ers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Ellis, the pass to Anderson. Back to Ellis. Pass to Noel. Sanders with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And he gets it to go. Harris has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Last time out between these two, they went head-to-head without a real clear winner, and one of them will look to change that, I'm sure, in this one now.
Yeah, you can make a great case, Kevin, for either player as far as who outplayed the other in their last meeting. But a new game and a new opportunity for one of them to establish dominance over the other.
Offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And the Bucks making a change here. Heels checked in. With that one. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Turner with a screen on Knight. Ellis kicks to Turner. With the floater. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Delfino kicks to Sanders. Got it. Good job in the low post. Sanders has got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Here's Ellis. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's Turner off the drive. Anderson kicks to Ellis. Clock at 6. Back to Anderson. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shot's good by Turner.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Delfino kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to Sanders. Ilyasova dishes to Sanders. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show, and the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Timeout called the 76ers.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win." Guys?
The shot by Turner, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Neal kicks this in. And stolen by Roten. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Anderson passes to Roten. Back to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Noel. That's good. The Bucks trail. The dish now to Sanders. And the shot is good. Sanders has got 10 points in just the second half.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now, here's Roten. He kicks it to Turner. The rebound by the Bucks. Sanders has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Knight with it. Picked up by Turner. Now here's Ilyasova. Neal dishes to Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. So they take the lead. Sanders has got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
On the wing, Turner, defended by Butler. And Turner kicks to Roten. Back to Turner. And here's Anderson for 3. The rebound by Neal. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Down low. Here's Sanders. Rebounded by Noel. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Turner. Turner gets the screen from Roten. And it's Turner off the drive. Roten kicks to Turner. He feeds it to Noel. Rejected by Sanders. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Knight passes to Butler. Pass to Sanders. And there's the foul. Goes on Evan Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Gary Neal. Here is Harris. Outside Mayo. And stolen by Roten. Now the 76ers on the break. Ellis with the ball. Dishes it to Roten. On the shot.
That is I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
disrupting the offense, playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ellis against Harris. Now the pass to Sanders. Eyes a three. Ends the three.
They do have a foul to give here.
Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I would.
Ellis against Harris. There's the feed to Hawes. 13 feet away. It falls! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
The defense just couldn't get a hand in his face. Couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
Here's Harris on the inbound. Ooh, off wide. And the 76ers call time here. They could win it. Oh, it's no good. And
Overtime.
we're headed to
Overtime.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Live from Philadelphia.
I could have won it, but
Sports.
I don't think I could have made it.
And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup, of course, now in overtime. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Ellis is out there with Tony Roten. Then it's Turner. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Noel in at the center position. Clock is at 3. Harris. And right on target. Good. Harris has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Bucks. The 76ers trailing. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Larry Drew said to his team. He said, we're missing out on second chance points. He wants them going hard to the offensive glass for the rest of this game. The second thing he got into with them regarded getting the ball into the post, saying, quote, the passing lanes will be open for us. We have to use that to our advantage and get the ball inside. Even in overtime, they're still willing to shake things up. Certainly a bold move at this point in the game, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Turner. And the 76ers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Roten kicks to Hawes. Pass to Roten. Butler against Ellis. Passes to Hawes. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. And for Milwaukee, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Butler. And another three for Milwaukee.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The 76ers trail by 5. Ellis kicks to Hawes. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Shooting for Philadelphia, Spencer Hawes. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That's good as he hits both of his shots.
That was essential that he cashed in on those free throws. They're within one possession.
Takes it to Ilyasova. And stolen by Noel. To the middle. Here's Roten. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Milwaukee has got fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Left side, Harris. He dishes it to Sanders. From deep. That's good for Harris on the assist from Sanders. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Ellis dishes to Noel. They grant their own miss.
Well, you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not.
And that's an intentional foul. Here is Harris. And that's an intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Good! And now they trail by just 4. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Roten, the pass to Ellis. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. The 76ers making a switch here. Both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Carter Williams with it. Here's Turner. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Three minutes gone now here in overtime. And an intentional foul right there. First, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
Just a fantastic game for you tonight, setting career high in points. Is this the level of scoring we should expect from you going forward?
I don't know that every game will be like this. I'm just trying to have a positive impact for my team. I've been working hard, and tonight it paid off. But it's not about the numbers, man. It's about winning.
So basically 2 minutes plus 2 minutes if you have a good game every time. So yeah.
Greetings. The captain has indicated we are cleared for landing. Please fasten your seatbelts and welcome to Indianapolis.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris. And on the next episode, we'll be versing the Indiana Pacers. Then we'll be in March. Hopefully we could go all the way through and reach April, because I really want to play in the playoffs. But if we lose in the playoffs, that's okay. I just wanted to record this series. Yeah, man. Next episode, that's who we will be versing. So yeah.